What's up guys, today we'll be going over how to Titan skate and also Hunter Whirlwind skate in Destiny 2 right now. These are two of the fastest movements in the entire game and they are both new and revolve around the stasis subclasses. And before we get into the video, today is the last day my G Fuel code is 30% off, so go ahead and click the link in the comments and description and go ahead and check out what they have to offer. And if you want to try something, you got about half a day left of the 30% off. So let's go ahead and begin with the video. First thing I want to say is I have seen people confirm that they can do this on controller, then also on console. All you have to do is put in the work and practice and you'll be able to get it down. So the first one I'm going to begin with is the Hunter Whirlwind skating, because this one is definitely the easier of the two. And all you need for this is Whirlwind 0. I do not have the catalyst because I am a big dummy and I wish I would have done it, but I pretty much never did because it got nerfed on Warlock and I never thought it'd be used again. But here we are on Hunter using the shatterdive stasis aspect, which is on your air dodge key that activates while mid-air to quickly descend to shatter nearby targets on impact. So when you normally do this, you pretty much just go straight to the ground and it does nothing. But what you can do is go for a Whirlwind 0, just like you would with Warlock back in the day. But now what you do is press jump and your air dodge key at the exact same time right after doing the Whirlwind 0 heavy attack. So you do the heavy attack, then you press jump and air dodge at the exact same time right after the heavy attack. So maybe like 0.2, 0.3 seconds after. So look at it a few times in slow motion. As you see, it's pretty much instantly the second you do the heavy attack is when you're pressing the jump button, then also the air dodge. And I do them at the exact same time. And on keyboard, I was holding them. And I think that was just placebo. I don't think you have to hold them at all. Just pressing them is good enough. So this combo is literally just doing 3 buttons. So it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And it is insanely quick. It's at least as quick as the old Warlock Whirlwind skating, if not even quicker. All you need is a ledge to go off of and you can pretty much combo this anywhere and everywhere. It's so fast that if you're in a hallway and hit a wall, you will be dead. Easily dead, like not even close. Like you're going so quick that touching anything will kill you. And one thing I found while doing this is the quicker you press the 2 buttons right after the heavy attack, it seems to be the quicker you go. So the faster you can do the heavy attack, then right away press the jump button and air dodge, the faster you seem to go. And the last thing I forgot to mention is I'm using stompies to enhance my jumps to keep my momentum going as long as possible. Now moving on to the more complicated movement, which is the Titan skating. And when you first see this be done, it seems extremely hard, but in reality it's actually pretty simple and you have all the time in the world to do all the different key presses. So in this video I'll be going one step at a time, that way you guys completely understand exactly how to do this. For all the controller players out there on console, I believe in you, put in the practice and you will get this down. The only thing you'll need for this is a sword, then the exotic leg armor pieces, lion rampants, which will allow us to use our lift more often and for a longer duration. And the best lift to use will be catapult. So explaining what to do one step at a time, the first thing you do is jump. You guys good? You guys follow? All right, then after that, all you have to do is jump and sword swing, right? So we're all good. Pretty simple so far. Then the third step is after sword swinging, you want to swap weapons to either your primary or your energy weapon. So still so far pretty easy and pretty straightforward, nothing too hard. So after you swap weapons, all you have to do now is press melee. Then you do the shiver strike, which will take you pretty far forward. And you're pretty much already done with the entire combo. There's only one thing left to do, and that is after doing your melee attack, pull back out your sword. And you're done. It's that simple. Not complicated at all. Pretty easy. But now, as you see, the issue with this is when you swap back to a different weapon, you no longer have your full melee charge. So you can only do it once, then you're done. But wait, if you melee, you get your melee charge back. And don't ask me why. Your guess might be better than mine. I have no idea why it does that. But what you do is after doing the full combo, if you melee twice, you have your melee charge back and can do it again. So now instead of doing the melees on the ground afterwards, what you can do is after you pull out your sword and cancel the melee attack, what you can do is swap to a different weapon and just do the 2 melees while you're still in the air. That way the second you land, you can then do the combo again. So just going over that combo one more time, you just jump, swing, swap weapons, use your melee, swap back to the sword which cancels the animation, and that is the entire combo you have to do. Then the rest is just tethering your lift. That way you keep your momentum going forward and you don't touch the ground. Then if you want to be more advanced and combo it, you swap back to a different weapon and do the 2 melees while still in the air. That way you're ready to do the combo again when you need to. So if you're going to practice the Titan skating, just do the normal combo without getting your melee back. And once you're comfortable with that, then start throwing in the double melees while in the air. That way you can then start chaining the combo and maintaining the speed throughout multiple areas. And a final few tips and tricks. First, on the Titan skating, like I mentioned going into it, you have all the time in the world to do all the different leans in the combo. The only time I ever mess this up is when I actually rush it and do leans too quick. I know when you're watching it, it looks like you're doing a lot of stuff very quickly, but it's actually pretty evenly spaced out, and there's kind of like a rhythm to it, and you don't want to go too quick. The biggest mistake I make is after doing the melee attack and then pulling out the sword, which cancels the animation, sometimes I swap over to my other weapon and not leave the sword out long enough, and it doesn't cancel the animation, which means I lose my entire melee charge and it just doesn't work. So once you find that rhythm, you'll be good to go, and it's pretty easy to combo forever. Then on the hunter skating, there's not really too much to give you tips or tricks on. It's literally just pressing 3 buttons. And like I mentioned during the hunter segment of the video, the faster you press the 2 right after doing the heavy attack, it seems to be the faster you go. So the better you can get that timing down and press it right away, the more efficient you'll be with this combo. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. The rest of the video will just be a bunch of gameplay doing these combos. Most of it will be the Titan one, because the Titan one is the most fun I've had with movement pretty much since Destiny 1 Titan skating. If you guys are new to my channel, I started speedrunning Destiny 1 in July 2015, and I pretty much played Titan the last 2-ish years that the game was out, and pretty much speedran multiple hours every single day, you know, from story missions to strikes to raids, whatever it was. And I love Destiny 1 Titan skating. It was pretty much what made me keep playing the game as long as I did and have as many hours as I had. And this is like the first time pretty much since then that I've actually truly enjoyed a movement tech in Destiny 2. Obviously I've main Warlock pretty much the entire time, and Warlock has been more or less the fastest class since D2 launched, but most of the tech was pretty boring to me and pretty easy. And this Titan one isn't necessarily that hard, but I think it's gonna have a similar skill gap to the D1 Titan skating, where the skill gap is more so knowing when and how to chain it and keep your momentum going forward. So anyways, that was kind of like a rant, but the Titan skating, I've really been enjoying it, and as you see in these clips, I got pretty good at chaining the speed. Obviously I'll probably get better and better, but so far pretty good for only a few hours of practice. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the clips. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.